Hello everyone. I was checking my comments are on here. How's everyone doing? Okay. Oh, there we are now. So guys, I just wanted to come on saying it's All Souls Day. Yesterday and today, All Souls weekend, and I have 15% off my Dowsing Rods / tarot channel messages. I don't feel a lot of you really know that I do this. They are very popular on my website. And if you're looking for some answers or just looking to connect with your loved one in spirit, it's a lovely gift to gift yourself or gift someone else. So as today is All Souls Day, yesterday was too, I call it the All Souls Weekend. I feel that the veil is very thin, especially with it being Halloween. And I want to just give you some examples. If anyone comes on while I'm here, I'll be happy to connect with your loved one in spirit and give you a free reading with the Dowsing Rods. It isn't for tarot, it is for Dowsing Rods for this example. But when you go in and buy the Dowsing Rods / tarot channel Q&A, I go in a lot deeper. I use the tarot as well, and I give you whatever I receive through my mediumship skills, and that's the way we do it. We go on deeper once we connect. Okay, so let's just begin by giving you an example of how it works, okay? So let's just make this a bit bigger. There we go. Let's move that up out of the way. Let's move that down there. Okay. So let's get the chat up so I can see anyone coming on. All right. So this is an example of how it works, okay? And as I say, if anyone comes on, I'm happy to give you a free reading, okay? First of all, I ground, I connect, and then I use the rods to confirm who's here and get a yes and a no from the rods. Okay. Could I have a yes, please? Thank you. Could I have a no, please? Thank you. The rods go the one way. Usually that's the way it works for me. The rod goes in that one direction, and that's my no. And when they cross over, that's my yes. Show me my yes again, please. Spirit, for everybody watching. Show me my yes, please. So there's the yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Right. So is my divine team here all present and correct to answer the questions? There's the yes. Thank you so much. Eric, are you here? Eric's my guide, and he points the rods to my left. So I'm asking Eric, are you here, Eric? There's both rods going to the left, and that's Eric saying yes. Thank you so much, Eric. So I'm going to ask for myself, just to let you see how it works. Is there anyone here who would like to connect with me to show everyone how my Dowsing Rod connecting with your loved one in spirit sessions work? Is there anyone here? Yes. Okay. So I'd like to know who it is. So I'm thinking recently my uncle passed a few weeks ago, and I want to ask if it's my Uncle Billy. Is my Uncle Billy here wishing to speak to me through the dowsing rods? And that's a yes. So you can see that's a yes. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Have you got a special message for me, Uncle Billy? Yes, thank you so much. Okay. Would you like me to ask you questions in order to receive the message? Yes. Okay. So intuitively, I'm getting the message that you want to let myself and your immediate family know that you are flying free and that you're in a very happy, contented place. Is that fair to say? Is that what you'd like to tell me and your loved ones? Yes. Thank you. Have you got a special message for any of your children? Yes. Is it one child in particular? Yes. Thank you. Which child is it? So he's pointing the rods directly opposite. Okay, I'm just going to go through all of the names. Is it Jared? No, it's not Jared. Okay. Okay. Is it Siobhan? Yes, it's Siobhan. It doesn't surprise me because Siobhan is spiritual and she's very open to all of the work that I do. So, okay. Let's see if we can get a message for Siobhan. What he's telling me is release. You're safe. And he's showing me someone crying. So, Uncle Billy, are you telling me to pass a message on to Siobhan that she is safe and she is held by spirit and that it's safe for her to release the tears? Is that the message? Yes. Thank you so much. So that is the message for Siobhan, and I pass this message on to Siobhan and let her know that. So that's an example how it works, guys. So what I do further then, okay, so these sessions are pre-recorded. So what you do is you write your list of questions that you like to ask your loved one in spirit, and I'll go through them and get your yes or no answers. But if they give me a channeled message similar to what came through there, what I can do is I can go deeper with the tarot and find out exactly what it is that they want to tell me on the deeper level. So I'm just still here. I'm just going to let you know if Billy is still here. Billy, are you still here? Center the rods. Could I have a yes through the rods? Could I have a no through the rods? Thank you. Billy, are you still here with me? Yes, thank you. Are you happy to answer the questions further through the tarot? Yes. Okay, thank you. And where is your energy around me, Billy? If you like to point the rods to where you are around me. That's where I felt he was. He's over to my left. And Billy, would you like to emphasize your energy, please? Let me know. Give me confirmation of your energy, please. Yes. Okay. So what he's doing is he's giving me a really warm sensation on my left-hand side. That is my highest intuition source feeling. And he's let me know that he's here. He's giving me all this warm sensation on my left-hand side. Okay. So we're going to ask Billy to go in deeper into the message for his daughter. Okay. Tell me in the clearest way what you'd like to translate the message to your daughter. So he said he wanted her to know that she's safe and she is held, and it is safe for her to cry and let go. What's your message, please, Billy? This is what I can do for you guys if you want a session. So let's go here and let's show my third screen here. There we go. All right, so this is what came out. So these two cards mean that his daughter needs to take some time alone and actually look at what it is, okay, that's bothering her, what's causing her to stop being able to show her emotions in regards to the passing. Okay, how can she best do this? How can she best do this, please? By taking her time about it. What else? So this is card of self-imprisonment of the mind. So she has a self-limiting belief. She feels that if she lets go, she's not going to be able to stop. Is that fair to say? Is that fair to say? Yeah, there's the bridge, but the card came out on its side. So that's telling us that that's the bridge to healing. It's also telling us that this will be the turning point for her, but she's not at that place yet. Okay. What is it that's going to help her come out of the self-imprisonment of the mind and to be able to let go and cry? Please give me a very clear answer on this, please, Bella. Yeah. So in order to bring the balance there with the Justice card, there's a need to open up. The moon in reverse is opening up and releasing, okay? Feel free to comment to see there's a few people in the chat there. If you want a free dowsing rod session, just here very briefly while I'm on, I'm happy to do that if you want to write your question in the comments. So this is to promote 15% off my dowsing rods channeled messages that I give from my website. Up on the screen there, there's 15% off that until next Sunday. So put your question in the comments if you want to ask your loved one a message today, and I'll be happy to do that. But the message for Billy's daughter is, in order to find the balance that you're searching for, there's a need for you to open up. Now, the moon is a very watery energy, so I asked how is the best way for her to do that, and that's to look at her shadow. That's to look at what it is that she's afraid of. So with the King of Pentacles in reverse there, that's telling me that she's not really doing that at the minute, okay? What would you like to tell me about this King of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, the Sun again is the shadow. So there's a need for her to take time out. That's when she's going to be free. That's when she's going to be able to walk away from what doesn't serve her, because it's not serving her staying where she is. And this is the Page of Pentacles. So this is her, it's a very young energy doing this. but understanding that it's going to take baby steps in order for her to do this. And there's the tower. That's the opening up of her doing it. That's okay. You've done it. We've taken the lid off this. And this is you opening up. This is the tears coming. Okay. This is a renewal with the star for her. And this is allowing herself to be vulnerable in order to do it. So isn't that lovely? The message from her dad to do that. So I want to get a wee angel message for her as well from my Archangel Metatron deck. And what this will do is this will help her find the starting point where she can start to connect with her uncle, with my uncle, her father. And to allow him to assist her with opening up the floodgates and allowing the tears to come. So what have you got for us, Archangel Metatron? Action, movement needed. And you see the water in that picture as well. There's a need to actually go in the water. There's a need to actually address your emotions. Emotions are always represented in oracle cards and tarot by water. So there's a need for her to take action and to seek out help. That's what's going to bring the balance to her light body. The chakra card there. Okay. Right. Okay, Suzanne. So that's a lovely message for Siobhan. I hope she sees that, and I hope that helps her with connecting to her dad and to get, to be able to be in that place where she can actually release and start crying, because I know she can't cry. The tears won't come. So hopefully that will help her. And Suzanne, yes, things are moving forward to move house. Well, my son need to move schools and be in the area. Well, Suzanne, this is just really past loved ones. This little today, I'll be able to answer your question for that tomorrow. For everyone watching, I do come on live every Monday. It's 9 p.m. in UK time. So whatever that is, wherever you are, and I answer. But you need to be subscribed to my channel. So if you'd like to go ahead and subscribe, then I can answer your questions tomorrow. But this is just really to promote the 15% off my dowsing rods sessions, which you can find on my website to help you to get answers from your loved one in spirit. Yes, I just come on today, Suzanne, because this is what I'm doing, because it's All Souls weekend. So anybody that wants to ask a question from their loved one in spirit, I'm here to give a few freebies out as well while I'm at it. I'll stay on a wee bit longer. And let me see, what can we do in the meantime? Yes. Okay. Get a message. All right, let's ask. Let's ask the question. Let's just move this again. There we are. Just put this here. Okay. Right. All right. Just want to show you how this works, basically, guys. Okay. So this is what you get in your session. Could I have a yes, please? Could I have a no, please? Thank you. Is all of my divine team here to answer these questions? Yes, thank you so much. Okay, is there anyone here that would like to give me a message from my loved ones in spirit? Yes, I think I know who it is. Is this my Granda Brown? Yes. Thank you so much, Granda, for being here. Where is your energy around me, please? Can you show me through the rods? He's over to my right. Thank you so much. So Billy was to my left and Granda is to the right. Okay. So I feel it's a personal thing he wants to answer for me, so I'm going to ask him. Okay, so what is the message that you'd like to bring forward? Is it about what I feel it's about? Is that correct? Yes. Okay, thank you so much. And I want you to know that I love you and I'll never forget you. And thank you so much for being here. And I'd like to ask you what your advice is for me in regards to what we know we're talking about. Is that okay? Yes. Would you like to tell me that through the dowsing rods? Yes. Are you happy for everyone to listen who's tuned in today? Yes. Thank you. So I know that my Granda Brown, he absolutely loves helping me and working from spirit. So I've just asked him to explain for you guys what it is he wants me to know. So the question I asked was, how do you feel about my house move? And um, tell me what the future looks like for me with my house, with my new house move. Okay. So that's interesting for everybody. And what we're going to do is bring back the screen and get this for you. All right. Okay. So we're tuning into my granddad Brian, who passed a very long time ago when I was only 9 years old. But he works with me from spirit as a guide, and this is what he wants to tell me. He wants to tell me what my future will look like in my new home. Thank you, Granda. So we'll pull the cards here. This is how the session works, guys. This is an example for you to know. He's giving me cards in answer to the question. Ooh. He's telling me that I will be overcoming the slow pace, okay? That's the slow and steady pace that I have been going on. There will be no more of that, is what he's telling me. Confirmation. Yeah, where there has been a lack of choices where I am now, what's coming through is he's telling me there will be lots and lots of choices. What else would you like to tell me about my new home? The end of lack of direction, the end of, it's like you've gone as far as you can go here, and this is like a turning point for you moving forward. What else would you like to tell me? in regards to there being a lack of fulfillment in regards to, you know, being here and where the home that I am at the present. There's going to be recovery in regards to that. There's going to be no more wishy-washy wondering, and there's going to be clarity, confirmation. Yes. No more hanging around. He's emphasizing that a lot. Yeah, clarity on where I'm going next. So the Three of Pentacles in reverse is, you know, doing things on your own, understanding that you have the power to do this. You don't need anybody else with you, you know, to do this. So he's telling me, this is what you have got clear on. This is what you have come through. Okay. So in essence, this is self-empowerment. Is that fair to say? Yes, where I wasn't able to close that cycle in the past, I'm able to close it now, is what he's telling me. So that just gives you an example of how I can go in and get the deeper messages for you through your dowsing rod session. So let me just go back to the chat. Hi, Diesel. So Diesel, what I'm doing is I am promoting this offer here. There's 15% off the price it's on. It's for a week only, from this Sunday to next Sunday. And it's because this is the, pardon me, 1 second. Cards fell down the ground. This is the All Souls weekend, and that's why I'm doing this. Okay, so if you have a question, I can give you a question for your loved one in spirit, because I'm just giving examples of what you get in this offering here that's on my website, just to let people know. So I'll hang on just a few more minutes more. Let's get a message from the universe for all those watching, from all of your loved ones in spirit, before I hop off. Of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We are here to support you. And the second card come out with it. In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. So for all you watching, that's a message for you. Diesel, I feel lost today and don't even know what to ask. Yeah, Diesel, this is, if you have a loved one in spirit, sorry to hear that you're feeling like that today. And if you have a loved one in spirit that you'd like to ask for some help with, just put a yes in the comments there and I'll ask them for you, and if you give me their name. So that's what I'm doing today. If you come on tomorrow's Monday, yes, and that's when I do my subscribers live readings on a Monday. You need to be subscribed ahead of time to be able to join everyone watching. I'd look forward to seeing you there tomorrow. So if Diesel puts a wee yes there and gives me the name of her loved one that she wants me to connect with, I'll do that for her. And if that's not the case, I will sign off. I hope you're all having a lovely Sunday, guys. It's a nice fresh Sunday here in Northern Ireland, I have to say. It's really nice. I just jumped on here. I didn't advertise this. I just really want to promote the dowsing rods channeled messages. So Diesel has put yes, please. Maybe ask dear old dad. Okay. All right, so let's get the screen up here. And let's ask your dad. Okay. So I'm going to say, is he here first, Hazel? And if there's anything that you want to ask, just put it in the comments, anything particular. If you don't have anything particular to ask, I'll pull the tarot as well as the rods for you in regard to what he wants to come through. So that's why I work it in the session. Okay. If a channel message doesn't come in through my own senses, that is. Could I have a yes, please? 3 rods. That's a yes. Thank you so much. Could I have a no, please? Thank you. That's a no. Is all of my divine team here? Yes, thank you. And is my guide Eric here? So that's Eric, and he always points both rods to the left because he stands at my left. Thank you so much, Eric. And Eric, have you got Hazel's dad here with you? The answer is yes, Hazel. Okay. So would you like to show me where he is, Eric? Point the rods to where his energy is around me, please. He's standing beside Eric, so Eric is helping him come through to you. Okay. So Hazel hasn't written a particular question, so we're just going to ask the tarot. I'm just going to first ask Eric, has he got anything that he wants to translate from your dad for you, Hazel? Okay. Is there anything that you'd like to translate before I do the cards, Eric? Yes. So what he gave me there was hope. Hope springs eternal, is what the message is. A message of hope. Okay. And you've written, has my dad been reincarnated since his passing? All right. Eric, would you like to answer this, please? Yes. So Hazel wants to know, has her dad been reincarnated since his passing? Could I have a yes or no on that? No. The answer is no. Okay. There you go. He hasn't been reincarnated. And the message that comes through for you is not to lose hope. So to go a wee bit deeper on that, what I'm going to do is actually use my little tarot deck here and get a wee bit further in regards to what he said to you in regards to hope. All right, let's see. Change. There's change coming in for you. Let me get my screen up. That's the card that come out. Death is a card of change. It doesn't mean death. Hazel, it means change. So your dad is telling you that there is big changes coming in for you. Let me get a wee bit deeper on that. There's also clarity coming in. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Swords in reverse. And this is a card of nostalgia. So this is you, as a child. Okay. So tell me more about these changes that are coming in for Hazel, please. Hopefully this will lift your spirits. Hazel, don't like to see anybody feeling low, but sometimes you need to go through it, to get clear and to lift your vibrations a wee bit then to allow the new energy to come in. So Hazel's dad and Eric, will you tell me what these changes are for Hazel coming in? Very clear answer so that I can pass that on. a tower moment. Something is coming in, Diesel, that is quite shocking. Now, the tower isn't something bad, okay? The tower is, in this case, I feel something that's needed. It's a judgment call. So it's something that needs to look into the past. And that's where the happiness is. That's where the success is. It's something that you need to look into the past. Okay. Tell me more about the tower. Tell me more about the tower. In order to bring the balance, okay, there's no need to rush. There's no need to rush at this, okay? There's a need for you to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to let your guard down a wee bit. And tell me a wee bit more. Tell me more about the tower. Tell me more about the tower. What's this tower all about? Clarity. It's about getting clear about what you want. Okay? Yeah, there's a transformation. There's a communication coming in for you, Diesel. There's the Emperor. These are very powerful cards, major arcanas. So this is you taking charge and saying to yourself and telling Spirit, this is what I want. Your dad is saying to you, you need to be clear. Tell Spirit what it is that you want, because Spirit just reads your mind. They don't know whether it's what's right for you or whether it's wrong for you, because your mind is just putting its own twist on it, and they can only give you what you're giving them clearly. So that's when the communication will come in. The transformation and the communication will come in when you take charge. All these cards are about clarity. Seven of Cups in reverse, clarity. And start planning, start being patient with yourself, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is here, okay, for you, but it's in reverse. But the fact that it's here means it's just a matter of you turning it around, okay? So the message from your dad and Eric is they want you to get clear on what it is exactly you want in life. So I'm going to get you an angel card with that as well to help you. Review and reflect. Time out is needed, all right? So it's time for you to review, take some time alone, find a wee quiet place, and think about what just come out there from the message from your dad, and tell Spirit clearly, this is what I want out of my life. Show me the ways that I can do it, and they will bring it to you. There's the first card come out was the death card, which is changes. There's lots of changes coming in for you, and they're positive changes as well. And they're telling you there with that earth card at the bottom of the deck that being out in nature is something that's going to help you as well, to help you to ground, and perhaps go out and sit in somewhere in nature, sit on a park bench or somewhere even, and listen to the trees and connect with the leaves and the ground and everything, and just get clear on what it is that you want, and just tell them, and then it'll come in. Let's get a predicted outcome for you. So this is what I give in the Dowsing Rod sessions, guys. Just letting you know there's 15% off until next Sunday. That's why I'm on here doing this today. These are just free messages for those who want to connect with their loved ones in spirit today. No other questions will be answered. And it's just a very short live to promote this. So we're going to ask for the predicted outcome for Diesel, just to lift her spirits, because she's feeling a bit low today. So if everybody would just send out love and support to Diesel Weasel and to help her, okay? What's the predicted outcome if she does this? If she takes this advice and does this, what's the predicted outcome? Right. Predicted outcome is, okay, I'm going to make this a wee bit bigger. You need to go back, retrace your steps, And that is where the renewal comes in. That is the Four of Swords in reverse. This is a card of after feeling like you don't want to do anything, you don't want to go anywhere, you just feel lost, you just want to lie in bed. They're telling you that it's time for you to come out of this. This is what's going to happen. This is a predicted outcome. You will come into a place of awareness in regards to this with that Four of Cups in reverse. And look at that, the Ten of Cups. The happy family, the happy home, everything that you wanted. But first, you need to backtrack, and you need to do what the Spirit have advised you to do. So we can turn this Nine of Cups around. This is your wish fulfillment. And underneath that, we'll have the card of balance, equal give and take. You have to do your part, okay, in order for Spirit to work with you and give you what you want. So Diesel, I feel like that was a bit of divine and, intervention there for you, that you really needed that message, because I can feel your energy, and I really hope that helps you. Let me see. Hi, and Clover Bliss. Let's see who else is on. Some people coming on now. Donna. Hi, Donna. Let me get back to my screen here. There we go. Let's go back. Did the contact with my boys, well, did they think it went well with being moved forward now? Contact with my boys go well. Did they think it went well? Be moving forward now? Question for Rob. Could you write that out again, Donna? Because I'm not too sure how to ask it. Just write it again below. And Diesel saying her dad was such a hopeful person. Well, there you go. That's clarification for you, isn't it, Diesel? Giving you the message about hope, and hope springs eternal. You're welcome, Diesel. You're welcome. So we'll just hold on for Donna to put her question more clearly in for me. So guys, just to recap again, for 1 week only, starting today, there's 15% off my channel's dowsing rod sessions to connect with your loved ones in spirit. And this is an example of what I do in it. This is All Souls Weekend. So that's why I decided to come on today and do these. And I thought it would be a good opportunity to promote this as well. Lots of people have had them, and they're delighted with what they get, connecting with their loved one. What you do is you just write a list of up to 10 questions for your past loved one. I get answers through the dowsing rods. I get whatever answers come in to me through hearing, feeling, seeing, and also I go deeper with the tarot as well with it. So that's how it works. So if we're just waiting on Donna to come on with hers. If she doesn't come on back with getting her question clearer, I'm just gonna finish off here. I didn't want to spend too long on this. Got lots of readings and stuff to get through, so I just wanted to come on really and let you know about that wee special offer, because it is All Souls Weekend. So let's get another message from the universe for everybody watching. Try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories. So guys, that's a big message about being present and enjoying the moment, because it's not always about the destination. In most cases, it is about the journey. Okay. In Clover Bliss, will any of my family members who have been distant from me finally get in touch? So in Clover Bliss, this is just for questions for loved ones in spirit. So that would be a question you could ask tomorrow on our general live. Today, we're just asking questions to loved ones in spirit, and it's to promote the dowsing rods. So they are all dowsing rods questions. There's Donna now. I had contact with the boys this week. I had a good time. What did the boys think? And will it move forward now? Thanks. So this is for Rob. Yes, so contacted Rob before. So let's get this for you, Donna. I'm happy to hear you contacted the boys. What did the boys think? So you want to ask Rob. Okay, I get you. Okay. Take his glasses off. There we go. Okay. Eric, are you happy to bring in Rob for me? Yes, thank you. And is Rob here? Yes, Rob is here. Okay. Rob, where is your energy around me, please? He's front right. Okay, thank you, Rob. Okay, so Donna wants to know if how do you feel that everything went well when she contacted the boys? He's saying yes, absolutely. And what was the other part of the question? It's just so unclear. You had a good time. What did the boys think? So I'll do the tarot to get you your answer of what the boys thought, but we're going to ask Rob, will it move forward? Will it move forward? Will you be able to move forward with the boys now? I feel is what you're asking. Rob, are you happy to answer this? Big yes. Okay. So Donna wants to know, will things move forward now in a good direction with the relationship of Donna and the boys now that she's reached out? That's a big yes. Thank you so much, Rob. Thank you, Eric. So there you are, guys. That's an example of what we do. I'm going to go in a wee bit further with the tarot. That's what we do with the dowsing rod session here. It's on my website. But there's 15% off until next Sunday if you want to go in and book that. We're going to go a wee bit further with the tarot, which is what I do in the sessions. And we're going to ask what the boys thought about Donna's contact with them. All right, let's bring the screen up again. Let's make this one bigger. Right. Okay, let's ask Donna, what did the boys think? Give me a very clear answer, please, Spirit. Get a wee drink here. Give me cards for what the boys thought about the meeting with Donna. Very clear answer, please. Change. Death card. Changes. Tell me more. A sweet card wants to come out as well. Secrets revealed. I feel like you offloaded a lot of your stuff and were open with them. Is that moon in reverse? Give me a bit of feedback if you wouldn't mind, Donna, as well. It would be great to let people see if this is accurate. You know, that will help them. All right. So they have seen that there has been a change. They've seen that you've been able to open up and talk about your emotions. What else? The boys feel? The Three of Cups in reverse. Any more? They're recognizing what these two cards see. This is the connection the love connection, right? And I feel like this is a love connection between you and Rob, and they're recognizing that you're feeling that the Three of Cups in reverse is a card of being on your own and, you know, not feeling happy. So they recognize that you're not happy with the way things are in regards to the relationship with them. And that's why you wanted to come forward and open up and create the changes. Tell me more. Tell me more. So let me know, Donna, if this is accurate. Yeah, where you had a lack of strength in the past to do this. Any more? What are the boys thinking? What are the boys thinking? Wow. They just feel that you see them now. Okay. They feel, you see with that four of Pentacles there, that's like, you know, I just feel like their judgment card is sticking out as well. And they appreciate that it took a lot of strength for you to do this. Okay. And they are celebrating with that Six of Wands, because this is a card of success and achievement. It's also a card of being seen, Donna. So they are just so happy that you have made this judgment call to do this. Look at that, Queen of Discs. You've also done a lot for yourself. You have actually gone through an upgrade in yourself. You are now the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who is feeling very grounded and who feels comfortable now enough to reach out and knows what needs to be done. The Eight of Discs, this means that, you know, you will be keeping this momentum up, and this will be a very successful partnership with your sons now. So because you allowed yourself to be vulnerable, Donna, and you allowed yourself to do this and to open up. So there you go. Wheel of Fortune, you're going to be able to move on. There's a lot of happiness in store for you with this effort that you've made. Look at that. There's a Tower. This is like a really powerful change that's ahead for you, with truth and honesty. Yeah, coming out of the overwhelm. Recovery. Realizing the two cups that are there. Okay, which are your two sons. Lovely, beautiful message. Spot on so far. Thank you so much. And it says, Donna saying, I haven't seen one since Rob's passing. Haven't seen what? I'm trying to think what you're talking about, Donna. Let me know what it is, and I can maybe go in and answer that for you as well. So with these past loved one dowsing rod offerings that I do, guys, what you can do is you can have them live in person. The way I'm talking to you here, you know, you can have them face to face with me on a Zoom call, or you can have them pre-recorded. So you just state whatever way you want to have them, and that's the way I'll do them for you. So Donna has answered there. Let's see. Do any of my, oh no, it isn't Donna, it's Lindsay. Do any of my loved ones want to tell me anything? They always do, Lindsay. That's what I would say to you. If you have a question for anyone in particular, I'm happy to ask if you give me their name, and I'll do that through the dowsing rods. I'll get a yes or a no for you, but I know that they always do. So let's just make the screen a bit smaller here. Make that one a bit bigger. Okay. So oh, one of the boys since Rob's passing. Yeah, so maybe you want to ask about one of the boys. Is that what it is, Donna? Okay. So that's the type of thing we can go in further to in detail, you know, and ask about. So Lindsay wants to know, does Doris Knight want to speak to her? So let's get a message for Lindsay from Doris Knight. Okay. Eric, are you happy to bring Doris in? So that's Eric pointing both rows to the left. So that's Eric telling me yes. Okay, Eric's my guide. Thank you, Eric. All right. So Eric, is Doris here with you? That's Eric saying yes. Doris is here. Okay. So are you happy to, if there's a question you'd like to ask, just ask in the comments to Doris. If not, I'll just get you a general message from her. Doris, do you have a message for Lindsay? Yes. Okay. Do you want to give me the message through hearing? Yes. Okay. So go ahead and tell me through hearing then. Thank you. She's talking about success. She's talking about you're going to be successful. So I'm going to go a wee bit deeper on that for you, Lindsay. Clarification of what I got there, please. Success. Let me get up my screen for you. Clarification of success, please. I heard success. He's telling me in order to be successful, there's a need to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Okay. Tell me more. And to have patience. Open up a wee bit and to have patience. Yeah, this is a card of wish fulfillment. This is a 9 of Cups. So this is your, this is like, having everything you want, everything you wish for. So this is a card of success. So that's clarification that there is a lot of success for you, Doris is telling you. But in order for you to do that, there's a need for patience, and there's a need for you to just allow yourself to be vulnerable and to let go of any burden that you're carrying, because I feel like you're carrying a bit of a burden. You feel like you're a bit stuck and you're not really taking action on it. So we're just going to get an angel card and ask Doris to pick the angel card that's going to give you the most insight into this. These are all things that I do in these Dowsing Rod sessions, guys, that there's 15% off until next Sunday. So there we are, balance. Balance is needed. You need to go in and you need to balance your life. You need to get clear, okay? And that's how you're going to fly free, okay? This is about taking off and flying free. She's telling me that you have the strength to do this. And she's telling me just have a wee look at your shadow, okay, and see what it is that you're afraid of. But she's telling me there's clarity again. This is like, get clear about what you want. And there's a lot of success for you, but you need to tell Spirit, yes, I'm clear, this is what I want. So your channeled message came through was success, but you have to do your part. Bring a wee bit of balance into your life. Just tweak a few wee things. I don't feel like it's an awful lot. And that's what Doris is telling you. So that was really nice. Thank you, Doris. Thank you for coming in to help her. Let's see where we are. There's Diesel. She's going to spend some time with the trees and sending the good energy back to everyone. That's lovely. Thanks, Diesel. And there's Donna. Ran, my eldest son, and I haven't had contact with since Rob's passing. He's very withdrawn and didn't want to see me more on the situation. Yeah. Your other son did? Is that what it is? I understand, yeah. And there's Lindsay saying, thank you, Grammy. That's lovely. There we go, guys. So let me just come out of that again. Lindsay, you're saying your health is one of your biggest struggles right now. You started an Airbnb this year. So what we can do, you know, when you guys go in and purchase these dowsing rods sessions, so you can go in and ask your loved one in spirit these questions. You know, we can do it face to face. And Donna's saying, yes, that's correct. She was in touch with one, but you probably want to know about the other one, I would imagine, Donna, and how you can get him to come round. So we can do all of that as well. With the session, as I say, we can do it face to face. It doesn't have to be pre-recorded. You just put in the comments if you want it face to face. Yeah. So I would say let's go a wee bit deeper for Lindsay. This is what we do in the session. I'm just giving you an example, guys. So with the like of Lindsay there, she's opened an Airbnb, and I feel like your grandma is saying to you, yeah, there's success here for this. But again, she's saying self-love first. Lindsay, it's always self-love first. If you're neglecting your health, things aren't going to go smoothly for you. Spirit always asks you to give it to yourself first. So let's just see what the angel deck says about that. Take heed to this, and then things will really start to take off for you, is what she's saying to me as well. That's a separate message for you. You're very creative. You're very creative. There's a lot of expansion coming in your life. She's telling you to shine on, okay? And because you have found your passion, you love doing this, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have clarity. You need to go in and look at this health thing. Show me how she can do that. Show me how best she can go do that. So this is Archangel Metatron speaking with the advice from your grandma. That one flew out. Transformation, light and dark. Looking at your shadow. Just looking at what it is you don't want to look at. Basically, just look. Few self-limiting beliefs there, I feel. But there's a new dawn there for you. Look what's underneath that. Signs, messages from Spirit with love. This is what we're doing today. Connecting with Spirit. Okay. So let's break that down for you. All right. There's the imbalance. The Tower come out with it as well. Okay. Let me get that bigger for you. The Tower come out with it as well. So I want to know why. The Tower is surprising event. This is something that maybe has happened in the past. What's this Tower about? So this is something that's made you feel a wee bit, I can't get going, I can't get doing what I want to do, because maybe this is to do with your health. Is this to do with your health? Yeah, that's the burden you're carrying about your health. Okay. So tell me how best she can go about bringing this back into balance again, please. There will be balance with the Justice card. But they want you to address the health issue first, but the balance will be coming in. And there's the Sun, that's your shadow. That's just looking at what it is you're afraid of. What is it that's holding you back? There's a self-limiting belief that's holding you back. And they're saying to you, when you start talking about this, that's what's going to release it with that Queen of Swords there. And it's going to be able to turn that Nine of Pentacles around. So this is your independence, your financial independence, and your spiritual independence. And that's the renewal for you there. If you need any help with that, just reach out to me, Lindsay. I can help you with that. I don't feel like there's an awful lot. Let me see what it is. What is it? What is it with Lindsay? This is Sacred Windings. What is it with Lindsay? Again. And we're asking your Grammy to help us with this. What is it with Lindsay? Alignment blockage will show up as feeling out of sync with your true desires, values, or purpose. You may experience a lack of direction, struggle to make decisions, or feel disconnected from your authentic self, as if you're not living in alignment with your highest potential. Let's get the one that comes out with it. See where it says in that card, road closed. Feel like that's where you're at now. You've opened your Airbnb and you're feeling stuck because you haven't got the energy to do it. Unresolved grief that needs to be addressed will show up as a persistent feeling of sorrow, loss, or emotional numbness, even long after a significant event or loss. It may manifest as difficulty. Let me know if this makes sense, please, in the comments, Lindsay. As difficulty moving forward, sudden emotional outbursts, or a sense of being stuck in the past with the pain of loss, preventing you from fully engaging with the present moment or finding peace. So that's what's stopping you. That needs to be addressed. Okay. All right. I'll wait on your answer there. Let's see what we've got. Ah, Lindsay. You haven't gotten over losing her, and there's healing that needs to be done with that, Lindsay. Okay. What are you not looking at? We can look into all of that. We can bring in, what it is that's causing you to stay in the place of grief, because your loved one in spirit, they just want you to do well. It's actually making them unhappy looking at you, because she said to me, success. She says to me, you're going to be really successful at doing this. But sometimes what we do is we make ourselves ill. Okay. The mind is really powerful. We make ourselves ill in order to stop ourselves from doing what it is we really want to do. So I can help you with that, Lindsay. If you want to reach out, just drop me an email and I can tell you what it is we can do. But that's your answer, and that's your confirmation, the grief. Okay. So thank you so much, Grammy, for giving that to Lindsay. It's food for thought for her. It's been 5 years. She was such a huge part of your life. Wow, that's a long time, Lindsay. But they want you to do this. There's something you're not looking at. I'll get to the bottom of it for you, if you really want to move on. And and get over it. And, Doris, she wants this for you too, so know that. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad for you, because I know I like people to reach their full potential. And, the message I keep getting from loved ones is they just want you to be happy because they're happy, and they just want the best for you. There's Lane. What's Lane got? I'm so overwhelmed. I'm an empath and I just can't process all the feelings. I've been sick. What is really happening to me? So, Lindsay, Lane, if you come on the live tomorrow, I'll be able to answer that for you. But these are just questions for our loved ones in spirit to promote my tarot rods session here that I have 15% off all of this week. So I'll be able to answer that then for you, okay? I'm sorry you're feeling that way. Okay. So I want to go back to Donna. Because Donna has had a few sessions with me, and I do know Rob. So I want to go back to Donna and see what more we can do for her. So Donna is telling me that there's one of her sons that she has been unable. You're welcome, Lane. Again, everybody, if you would share this, I would be most grateful, and like it, because that's how other people get to know what I do. So what is it you want to ask Rob about your other son, Donna? And I'll go specific on that for you. Thanks everyone for joining. I just wanted to explain this little offering. It's a wonderful little offering. Again, we can do it face-to-face online, or we can do it pre-recorded. But I go into whatever comes up, whatever your loved one wants me to look at. I'm going to get my face back on the screen again. Whatever your loved one wants me to look at, that's what I do in the past loved one session. So we never know where we're going to go with it, it can bring in healing. It can bring in answers that you didn't even know you needed. It can bring in other loved ones. It can bring in pets. That's another thing I wanted to say. This is for pets as well as people. So it does. It covers a lot of stuff, and I love doing them. More to the point, they're one of my favorite things to do. This wee session. So again, there's 15% off, guys. And it's just for the week. Let me see what we've got now. Lindsay's thanking her Grammy. Now, let me see. Let's go in and see for Donna what it is that's stopping her other son from, agreeing to meet up with her. Let's see what the wind is for you, Donna. See what the wind is. Rejection. He feels rejected. Will show up as a fear of being abandoned or unworthy, often manifesting as avoidance of vulnerability or difficulty trusting others. The wound may cause overcompensation through people-pleasing or isolation rooted in past experiences of being dismissed, overlooked, or excluded. So that's where he's sitting, Donna, just to help you understand. And let's ask how you can, what's the best thing for you to do to get him to agree to meet with you. How's that? You're welcome, Lindsay. Back to Lindsay. I really appreciate you unpacking to head to the Airbnb now to decorate for Christmas. Brilliant. Brilliant, Lindsay. Again, look after yourself, look after your health. Spirit won't move you on if you're neglecting your health. So remember that needs to be addressed. It's very important. Success is there for you if you look after your health and prioritize yourself. Get yourself some healing. All right. So we're looking in for Donna. Rob wants her to look at why. Well, we're not going to look at why. I think you know why he's feeling rejected. So we're going to look at what you can do to bring him round. What can Donna do to bring him round to agree to meet with her? There's the stability. Showing that he's safe. Showing that you're in a secure place now, Donna. All right. Any more? Why did you give me the Ace of Wands in reverse? The message coming through, Donna, is the best way to go about this is just to let him know that you're not looking for any like brand new beginnings, you know, in regards to this is going to, you know, like sweep everything under the carpet. They're saying that what do you want to do? We're going to break down the Four of Wands for us here and see. Yeah, we're going to have to be truthful. You're going to have to let your guard down. You're going to have to talk. You're going to have to be clear. You're going to have to say, you know, this is what I want you to hear. I want you to understand the truth. The Ace of Swords is about the truth. You're going to have to open up. You're going to have to be vulnerable. Both the boys are in care. Yeah. So they need the truth from you, Donna. They need to know. They just need you to open up and talk to them. That they need you to be vulnerable. Bottom of the deck. You know. That's where the recovery is with that Devil in reverse. That's where the success is. This can be done. All right. So I really hope that helps you. And it gives you some insight. And Rob is very clear there. Let's open the deck. Yeah. See with that Eight of Cups in reverse, it's like you're not going to have peace until you go back and address this. I think you know that anyway, but letting your guard down and being vulnerable is the key to it. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. Hey, Donna. So, guys, Donna saying, will Ryan have more contact with him and start having a relationship? So again, this is just, I don't really understand, you know, if that's one of the brothers asking the other brother. Possibly it is. But all these questions, you know, we can answer when we do the session. So guys, this is just to give you an example of what we can do. So I'm going to sign off now and thank everyone for joining me again. There is 15% off the Dowsing Rods / Tarot channel Q&A with your past loved ones from Spirit. From today right through to next Sunday, go in and book that and you'll get your 15% off. You can do it face to face on a Zoom, or we can do it pre-recorded. What you do is you just list all your questions, and up to 10 questions, and I will get whatever I can get for you and get you your answers. Again, it's for pets as well. So I look forward to seeing you, and thanks very much for joining me. Bye.